You're watching the Running Report show where we give you running news produced for and by the culture. I'm Joshua Potts, Mr. Pottsable, and this past week we were at Nike Outdoor Nationals and we saw incredible performances. We saw an all-time performance in the 200 that put someone right behind the great Allison Felix. And then I also met some high schoolers that are really just wiser, more gifted, more mature, and everything just more better than me, especially where I was in high school. And then there's really some moments that made me smile. Every single time going to these high school national meets, I really look back and remember like, man, this is why I fell in love with the sport, and these kids make me remember that each time. We gotta start where most hype was about this meet, and that was the epic 1 mile showdown. About 2 months ago, it was announced that we're gonna have the epic mile showdown of Connor Burns, Simeon Brinbaum, and the young twins Leo and Lex Young. It was going to be epic. And then about a couple of days before the race went off at the Nike Outdoor Nationals press conference, Simeon and Connor Burns, they were talking spicy.
They've haven't raced high school all year in the outdoor season.
Really surprised when I saw them they were gonna run this race. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy crap. The gods have fallen from heaven. Oh my, what's going on?
And then finally decide to do an event, and just lining up with us is really exciting.
But no, I'm excited. I really don't anticipate too much competition from those two. It's mostly me learning about Simeon and trying to take out his kick from him. So as I learned from yesterday.
This trash talk led to probably the most anticipated mile showdown that I've seen in high school over the past couple years. The Festival of Miles was anticipating, but this was even bigger because it had stakes to it. We wanted to see who wanted to win, the heroes or the villains. We had the villains winning this one though. Simeon Brinbaum winning it in a time of 4:02 and crossing the line and shushing Leo Young. Aaron asked Lex Young how they felt about the trash talk after the race, and they seemed chill with it.
That make it a little bit more exciting for y'all too, just knowing that people are coming for you?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I mean, like any race, you're there to win, you're there to do your best, so, but having that extra bit of, I guess, a little bit of heat definitely makes it a little exciting.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, trash talk, it was fun and games. They cooled down afterwards, like 5 miles. There's video of that. Simeon Brinbaum and Connor Burns, Aaron also caught up with them, and they got some big races coming up in the near future.
Are y'all running U20s or are you done?
I'm running probably 1 or 2 more 5Ks.
Okay.
I'm running the real USAs.
Okay, I'm running with the big boys.
The big boys.
All right. Well, good luck. I'll see you at USAs.
Yeah.
Where are you running your 5Ks at?
Not sure, either Stumptown, which is in Portland, or Belgium. So, two options there is both fun.
With Simeon Brinbaum, after running that 3:37, he's US number 25 in the 1500 meter right now. I don't know if that means that Simeon Brinbaum is going to make it to the final at USA's or make a world team, but I do know it means that he is going to be competitive in whatever race he ends up at USA. And at the end of the day, Simeon Brinbaum knows how to win. He went to the back of that race with Leo and Lex Young and all those high schoolers and was confident in his kick. I think it's the same thing when he gets to the USA's. He's going to be confident that he can move on to the next round. So it's going to be interesting to see how Simeon really stacks up against all these pros. That mile showdown was definitely incredible, but the biggest and probably greatest performance of the weekend has to go to Mia Brahe-Pedeson. Her last week was incredible. On Wednesday, she raced that Brooks PR and ran that 11:09. Then on Friday, she ran 11:32 and 11:11 in the 100. And then on Saturday, she ran 23:08 and then ran a 4x1. And then on Sunday, she ran a 4x4 in a split of 52.7. And before she did that, she ran an all-time high school number 2 in 22:43 in the 200 meters. Mia Brahe-Pedeson is the real deal, and you guys need to recognize Mia is getting set up to race at USA Seniors, and Aaron caught up to talk about all of that.
I'll be coming to USA's where I'll be running U20s, I believe, in the 200, but then seniors in the 100. So that brings me back to like running in a race against Chauncey a few days ago at Brooks. Like running a race against some girls that are faster than you and are pushing you, and you're not necessarily leading the race. That's gonna teach me how to just kind of keep myself composed.
Now, Mia, I know you're planning to run the 100 at USA Seniors, but like, bro, you just ran 22:43, so like, I don't know, you may be rethinking about maybe running that 200 as well at USA Seniors, but either way, be on the lookout for Mia Brahe-Pedeson. She is only a junior right now. She will be the talk of the town next year. She will be the talk of the town in about 2 weeks because she is going to do some amazing things at USA's. Guaranteed. Let's go back to the distances to talk about a world record breaking performance. This one was Sofia Rodriguez in a time of 10:14, breaking her own age group world record for 14-year-olds. Sofia Rodriguez is absolutely incredible. She is poised, she's collected each time she comes out there, and it's really the motivation and inspiration that she's getting from other young girls out there who are crushing it at the high school level and the junior high level, running amazing times, where she is inspired to go out there and really put herself in each race.
Yeah, definitely seeing like all these young athletes just coming out here and getting first or second or just overall performing their top like best, and it's really inspiring, so it gets me like ready for what I can do and how the season's gonna play out in high school.
I want to talk about one more Sofia, and she's the #2 high schooler all time in the long jump with a jump of 22.4. But we gotta talk about how Sophia Beckham is absolutely just a beast. She finished second place in 100 meter behind Mia Brahe-Pedeson with 11.3, and then she came back in the 200, finished second place behind Mia Brahe-Pedeson with a 22.99. Her first time going under 23. Sophia is amazing. Literally, if Mia Brahe-Pedeson wasn't in this race, she would be a 3-time national champion in a long jump, 100 and 200. She knows what she's doing. Watch out for Sophia Beckham as she goes to Illinois this fall. She is going to be an issue for a lot of people going forward.
You know, you're in association with legends like Carl Lewis, rest in peace, Tori Bowie. What type of like mentality does it take to do both of those?
Right. Well, I usually, in order for me to want to be a good sprinter, I kind of, long jump is my main event. And in order to be a good long jumper, you have to be a great sprinter. And, that speed really helped me today. But, thinking about my 100, that's how I started out. I started out with distance, but then I fell in love with the 100 ever since. And, just that love and passion for wanting to do better and wanting to be fast, especially with the 100 being like the main sport of track and field, kind of. It's always great to, do good in that field. So that's why I want to be great.
Now I want to talk about some high schoolers that are really just wiser than me. Like being at Nike Outdoor Nationals, you can really learn from a lot of these athletes. These are some of the elite athletes that we're going to see for years to come, and it can really tell at this young age. I really saw this first with Jane Hindegren when Aaron talked to her after she won the 2 mile.
My legs felt great. I had that speed. My legs still feel great. But I was just having some stomach issues. I felt like I was going to throw up, which honestly that's expected. Like, of course it's going to be hard, but I was just having a bit more trouble than usual. So yeah, I just really opened up because I'll always be happier risking failure than wishing I would have gone faster.
That mindset doesn't stop there, and it's evident that just 2 days before that at Brooks PR, she ran 4:35, US #1. She's only a sophomore, people. She ran that 4:35, and that led her to running this great time in the 2 mile. That mindset that Jane really has does not stop just in races. Like, every high school athlete can really learn from Jane and just how she approaches the game. She just wants to be kind at the end of the day.
Honestly, I don't have any goals when it comes to placement. I like to focus on more of the effort that I can do and how I'm treating others around me. So if I'm having fun, treating others kindly and working hard, I'm happy.
Then another athlete that's obviously way smarter than me, better athlete than every single way that I've ever been an athlete, Hannah Mole. And that's no shot at me. It's just that Hannah Mole is simply amazing. She's one of the only high schoolers to ever vault over 15 feet as a girl. And she's the only other person to do that is her sister, Amanda Mole. Just simply amazing stuff from these Mole sisters. She had her last time at Nike Outdoor Nationals this past weekend where she got that national title. And she talked about process setting goals.
Being successful in high school, it really makes you learn that having that expectation to clear bars shouldn't affect you.
because if you have pressure to make a national record, it's going to mess up your vault. And just like focusing and calming down and having like process-oriented goals really helps me like clear higher bars.
As we close out our talk about Nike Outdoor Nationals, I really want to talk about moments that just made me smile, bro. And watching Leo Lex Young, Aaron interviewing them, it made me remember that their excitement to go to college after such great accomplishments in high school reminded me my senior year. They are so excited, they're so pumped to go to Stanford, race their brother, compete for a top spot on that Stanford team, and trying to win a national title.
I am so excited for cross country. You kidding me? If I wasn't excited for cross country, I'd probably try to race more this track season. But I'm done now. This is the end of this is it for track. Now I just got to take a little time off and get ready for cross. I mean, look at the NCAA and look at I feel like there's so many freshmen that kind of fall off their first year. I don't want to fall into that. I want to get back to training as soon as I can and just get super fit so I can contribute from my first year on the team.
Another moment that made me smile is seeing Kayla Garrett's last track race. Her last time at Nike Outdoor Nationals, where everyone there shows her so much love. We talked about this earlier. At Nike Indoors, she had so much love when she won the 60-meter hurdles and then came back and won the 400. She dominated at Nike Outdoors last year, and even last year too at the U20 World Championships, she won the 400-meter hurdles as a junior. She's the 8th fastest all-time high schooler in the 400-meter hurdles, and she's the 7th fastest all-time in the 300-meter hurdles too. This girl has been dominant for the past 3 years at this event. It's going to be exciting to see her go to the Longhorns at Texas this fall. I really do think this girl is the future. Keep your eyes out for Kayla Garrett.
Hayward is like my second home. Y'all see, I've never switched up after all my years. I've never went to any other nationals. It's always been Nike for me. So to come here and get the love that I get, it's like all the officials and the workers here are like family. They remember my face all the time, so they make sure I'm good. It's just amazing. And then plus the girls, the field that was here, like I've been running against some of these girls since I was little. So it's for us to grow up together and be here and finish and go off to school, everything means a lot. Hayward, this is really my second home, and the next time I'll be here is NCAA. So I'm ready, I'm excited, and to end like this, it means a lot. Yeah, I'm very satisfied.
Lastly, the moment that made me just like smile ear to ear. Alexander Chukukelu and Andre Kronbacher, when they ran that 100-meter hurdle race, battled to the line, right side by side, lane to lane next to each other, and then they hugged after the race. They was all sportsmanship. It was all brotherly love after the race. And during the interview, like you could feel their bond. You can see how close they are, and they just have dreams and aspirations bigger than a lot of adults right now.
How do you feel about going to the next level?
I mean, we may not be in the same conference, but I think both of us have proved this in last year that we're on top, and I know I'll be seeing him at NCAAs, and I'll be able to race him for like the rest of my life, and being able to have a bond with somebody like this is just, and knowing he's going to be my rival forever, I mean, it's pretty special.
The fact that you said I'm going to race the rest of my life, man, I feel like a few years now, I can see it. We could both be on the Nike team, bro, for real.
That's legit.
That was so good, though.
What training partner?
Oh, God. We have the clean drip gear, bro.
Yes,
and we
sir,
racing
yes,
the 42 like it's nothing. Like, oh my God, bro.
That's the dream.
Next hurdle era, here we come.
And this is why you simply just have the love going to these high school meets, talking to these high school kids, because they got dreams, they got goals that other people usually don't have, that already are dissipated, been defeated, that have lost over and over again. Now these kids are hyped, they're ready to go, and I just want to tell them, remember that spirit, remember that spark that you had at these high school meets, those dreams of being those Nike athletes, Adidas athletes, those pro athletes of winning Olympic gold medals. Y'all can absolutely do that. Stay on your thing, be process oriented, as I learned from a Hannah Mole, and I think y'all will definitely get there. Everyone that was a national champion, bro, you're not excluded from that list as well. Everyone has a different path, and your path may just be Olympic champion, but you may be a 5-minute miler right now on the JV boys team. You can still get there. Thank you guys so much for watching this edition of the Running Report for Nike Outdoor Nationals. We will be back again for the New York Grand Prix with another Running Report show. Actually, we're in New York right now, you feel me? So it's super exciting. Everything coming from the Running Report to you. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram. Check out our YouTube shorts. Anything and everything Running Report, we are here for y'all. We'll see y'all next time on the Running Report. Deuces.